62-34. LeBron finished with 22 points and 14 assists. He's now speaking in the locker room with Allie Clifton.
LeBron, the guys are back in the studio talking about how much, especially that 6.5-minute stretch in the second quarter, how much fun that was. How would you describe what we saw?
Got to be in shape. You got to be in shape for that last 6.5 because we was running, we was covering for one another, we was getting defensive stops, and we was just playing with a lot of intensity, a lot of speed. Everybody was on the string. AD was going nuts. It was just, it was fun.
You talked to Trudell about momentum plays, whether it's dunks or threes. When you see AD fly over the first row, as he's done twice in the last 4 games, what does that kind of play do for the squad?
I don't like it too much. I don't need my big fella jumping over seats. But the good thing about it, we home, and they'll catch him over there. That's we one big family here. But, man, he just continued to get plays like that. He had that with the same kind of looking one in Golden State where he flipped it to Kuz, and Kuz got the and-one, and then, the same kind of play tonight, and I was able to, after he saved the play, I was able to find JaVale streaking down the middle for a dunk. So just some really good plays, and it starts with AD.
There's probably a point in your career where the thought of you taking a 40-foot three with plenty of time on the shot clock would not be something that would go through your thought process. What has brought you to this stage of your career where that is literally a shot that you feel comfortable with, your team feels comfortable with you taking?
Because my teammates see me work on it a lot, and I know I put in the work on it. I don't take no shots that I don't work on. I have never done it in my career, and I feel like I work on it, and I trust my mechanics, and I'm able to let it fly with confidence, no matter what's going on in the shot clock.
Was there a moment in your career, or like in the recent history of the game, where a light bulb went off for you that could be a credible shot in the NBA?
No, I don't know. Obviously the game is plays so much at the 3-point line and beyond. So I just think for me personally, just want to continue to have a growth mindset. However the game is changing, being able to change my game and also still be true to who I am at the same time. So we're just not trying to have any weaknesses.
When you're, what are the factors that go into you deciding whether or not to take a shot from out there?
I don't know. It just happens.
Just a feel thing?
It's just a feel. It's just a feel thing. It's just a feel thing.
Did you see? I think it was Danny and AD and maybe KCP. Yeah, JaVale. Yeah.
Oh yeah. When they was looking where I shot it from, I just saw it. That's what we were just talking about. I didn't see it during the game, but I just saw it, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Jeannie Buss said last night that. Looking back at the season so far, that Anthony's been even better than she could have imagined. I don't know. How can you assess what it's been like to play 60 games with them so far versus what your expectations were?
It's everything I expected and more. And that's why I wanted him here. And when you get a generational talent like that and you have an opportunity to get him, just try to do whatever you can to try to get him, and and I gave my opinion on what I thought he could bring to this franchise. I gave my thoughts about the player, but not only the player, the person, and hopefully they took my advice to heart, and obviously ultimately they made the decision to do what we did in the off season, but. It's no surprise to me. I already knew how incredible the guy is. He had 50 in the All-Star game. I just 30s, 20s, 40s, and 20s he had when he was with the Pelicans, and just doing the things that he was doing. It was just like, at that size, there's not too many guys who've done that in this league.
Have you had a conversation with him or the team just in general about what this time means for you and kind of what that mentality shift is like for you with the postseason on
I haven't just yet. It's coming though, but they've seen my mentality as far as the way I'm approaching these games, and my demeanor has shifted a little bit. Just because I know what's on the horizon, but I'm still staying in the moment. But they see the way I just approach the game. The way I'm just trying to stay as locked in as possible. Even though with the regular season you still got so many games throughout the week or whatever the case may be, but there will be a time.
Is there something about, I was just wondering, is there something about playing for what you guys are playing for this year and knowing that it's a possibility that can fuel guys like you and AD to another level, even if you
What are we playing for?
having the championship in your sights and having that be something that's a realistic possibility?
Yeah, but
Done that.
yeah, I mean, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. I mean, but there's a lot of teams that's, playing for that. But, the most important is that you don't ever, shortcut the process. The process is what's most important. The end result is a championship, but that's ways away. That's ways away. So right now we're playing for a growth mindset and how we continue to get better throughout the regular season, how we can get better every week, and as the season continues to wind down, how we can get better as the playoffs start. So, the ultimate goal obviously is to raise the trophy. And we know that, but the process is what makes it even more sweeter.
Last question. They started off hot, of course, but when a team's down 3 starters like that, is there a mental factor or a human nature factor that maybe you kind of overlooked them a little bit, and is that why, maybe it took you guys the second quarter to get back in that game?
No, we've lost to teams that have missed the starters this year, but at the end of the day, we're all NBA players. Everyone's an NBA player, and we all got here for a reason, so you don't never disrespect that. You don't never disrespect the game gods. You go out and approach it like everyone is in uniform for them. They're a very good team, no matter what. So, no, they were playing well, and but that's why it's a 48-minute game, and each possession has its own challenge, and just try to get better as the game go on, and we did that.
Thanks, sir.
More to come on Access Sportsnet. Lakers, Danny Green with one of many highlight plays for the Lakers tonight. Purple and gold have won 9 of 10. Fish breaks down the second quarter. Access 360 style is next.
Access Sportsnet.